Alright, let's learn some backside 180 kickflips today. This trick is one that looks impressive, feels really great, and it's going to be easy to learn, provided you can kickflip and back 180 well. Now, I think it goes without saying, but if you can't kickflip and you can't back 180, you need to go and learn those two tricks before you try to learn the backside flip because you are not ready. Go check out my how to kickflip and how to back 180 video if you have not yet mastered those tricks, and then come back for the backside flip. Okay, let's talk foot placement for backside flips. Here's what a kick flip setup looks like for me. Backside flip setup, however, I'm going to bring that front foot down further, closer to the middle of my board, and it's going to be pointier. So check this out. Here's a kick flip, all right? And now I'm going to bring this foot on down the board, and here is the backside flip. Front foot's pointier and further down. I'm going to move that back foot out a little closer to the toe side edge of my tail, and those are the only differences. Now you want to make sure, before you get set out to learn the backside flip, that you have the right kind of kick flip. Now what do I mean by that? Some people have a kick flip that flicks sort of down, and most tutorials will tell you not to do it this way, but you actually can kickflip by flicking sort of downwards. And the way I know this is because my switch kickflips look a little bit like this. So let me show you a clip here of my switch kickflip. So notice the way that I flick for this switch flip. See, the foot sort of goes down towards the ground. It's not anything like my regular kickflip or backside flip flick, which goes really up and out. If your kickflips look anything like my switch flips, I think that you're going to have a really hard time learning the backside flip. Because for a good backside flip, you really need to have a flick that is going up and out away from your board. So that is my first piece of advice. Make sure your kick flips are the sort of up and out flicky kind. Now right here we have the second piece of really important advice, and that is moving the shoulders before you pop the tail. When you're doing a backside flip, you really need to start moving your shoulders and your gaze where you're looking around backside before your tail ever comes into contact with the ground. Your bottom half of your body is going to follow the lead of the upper half of your body. Watch this. Look, I'm already turning. My eyes are already going around. My shoulders are already moving by the time my tail pops against the ground. It's really important that you have this early shoulder and gaze rotation to make the backside flip work well. Most of the board's rotation is connected to your front foot, I think, for the backside flip rather than your back foot. The pop for the backside flip is very much a straight downward pop. There is no scooping involved. It doesn't feel at all like a pop shove it. The way that the back foot moves is most similar to just a plain old kick flip. You're going to drive really straight down towards the ground, and it is your front foot, which is now following the lead of your shoulders, that is sort of going to torque the board around the 180-degree rotation. One final tip to try if you're still struggling with backside flips is to try to think of the front foot as flicking away from the direction that you're rotating. So if you're still having trouble, try to make your kick flip sort of flick out towards your left if you're regular, or out towards your right if you're goofy, away from the direction of rotation. This can sometimes help to make the backside flip work. Alright, so let's do a quick recap. Have a really solid backside 180 and a really solid kick flip. Make sure your kick flips are really up and out, kind of flicky. Move your shoulders and your gaze in advance before you pop your tail. And if you're still having trouble, try to flick away from the direction that you're rotating. If you have all of that down, if you have the really solid kickflip and back 180, I don't think you're going to have any trouble learning how to do the backside flip. But that's it for this trick tip. If you guys have any questions or unaddressed concerns, please drop those down in the comments and let me know. Leave a like on the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. You know I'm always on that upload. I'll see you soon. Peace.